सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। चैतन्यं सर्वगं सर्वं सर्वभूतगुहाशयम् यत्सर्वविषयातीतम् तस्मै सर्वविदे नमः। We are in the last chapter of the text UpadeshSahasri Bheshaj Prayoga Prakaranam. This prakaranam is in the form of a dialogue between Atma and the Mana, mind. In the fourth verse, we were told, Shadurmimala Vyativrittevyaha Sevachatma Jagataschana Shrutehe Pramanataschapi Maya Pravedyate Mudivatasmacha Manastavehitam. All along the mind is being told the reasons why its activities, its movements, chestas, thinking, conclusions is all useless. Why? Calm down. The mind is given various reasons why to calm down. Because there is no activity necessary on your part because it accomplishes nothing. You are nothing and therefore your activities also accomplish nothing. This is the tone here. Shadurvimala abhyativrittevaya. So one that transcends all the Shadurvimala, Ashanaya, Vipasa, Shoga, Moha, Jara, Mrityu. So Atma is the one that transcends the series of the 6 waves arising in the life of samsara. So that is samsara. Saivecha Atma Jagatascha. That alone is the self as well as the self of the whole universe. Na Shrutehe. For us, the nature of Atma is decided by Shruti, tells us that, and that is how we know. Pramanata, so you are not the Atma. Atma is the one that transcends. You are always, hungry, thirsty. So, apparently, all the samsara dharmas constantly bother you. So, you are bothered by the samsara dharmas. Atma transcends all the dharmas. Not only it is Atma, it is Atma of the Jagataha. Pramanatascha vimaya pravedyate. This we know from Shruti as well as from other Pramana, from Smriti like Bhagavad Gita, etc. Mudeva tasmacha manastavehitam madhe mind, therefore you are not Atma. And therefore stop all activities. Stop unnecessarily, running around here and there. Become quiet. Only because you are running around doesn't accomplish anything. Therefore, calm down. Tvayi prashante nahi chasti bhedatihi. When you are functioning, when you are active, you always project and there bhedatihi. There is dihi or a brahma or notion of bheda or the duality, mutual exclusion. Tvayi prashante, when you are quiet, as in the deep sleep state, there is no sense of duality or division. Yato jagat moham upaiti mayaya. When you are awake, then the jagat attains moham upaiti. Jagat becomes deluded by maya. So maya is able to function when you are around, otherwise not. Grahoi maya prabhavasya karanam. Therefore this graha, this Veda buddhi, is the cause of the maya prabhavam. You are there, therefore you perceive the duality, therefore the maya has an opportunity to perform, its mischief. Grahat vimoke. If you stop graha or perception, nahi sa, because then maya has no scope of doing any mischief, because maya starts doing mischief after the graha or the perception takes place. Then the maya will project the duality and so forth. When that is not there, and therefore best is you just keep quiet, be tranquil. Now continuing with the next verse on page 423 here, sixth verse. Itasya manaschestitam vratha iti aha. Itasya, for this further reason also, manaschestitam vratha. Chesta, the activity, movement of mind is vratha, means serves no purpose. So sixth verse is Namesti mohastava chestiteena hi prabuddha tattvastvasito hyavikriyah na purva tattvottara bhedatahinaha vrthaiva tasmacha manastavehitam. Tava chestitene hi me moha nasti. I do not get deluded, I do not get cheated, deluded or confused because of your activity. Why is it so? Prabuddha tattva. I am the one who is Prabuddha tattva svabhavam. So Prabuddha tattva, I am the one who has woken up to the reality. And therefore I know your reality as mithya. And mithya, it doesn't matter what it is. Whether chesta is there, not there, whatever be the chesta, it does not deviate from mithyatvam, and therefore it is of no consequence. So I do not get confused or deluded by your activity, because I know that it is mithya, and I am prabuddha tattva. I am then woken up to the reality of myself. Asitaha avikriyaha. Prabuddha asitaha bandharahita, Tika says. That I am devoid of all the bondage, meaning that I am devoid of any contact at all. Bondage also is a projection. And so, because you project the bondage, I know that I am free from all bondage. Asitaha bandharahitaha avikriyaha. Devoid of any vikriya or change or modification. Tika says, Prabuddha tattva svabhavam asitatvam avikriyatum cha vyutpadayati. What's the reason why the teacher says, Prabuddha tattvoham, my nature is I'm awakened. That is my nature. Asitatva bandharahitah, I am, so bandharahitatvam. Avikriyatvam, changeless I am, free from modifications I am. Utpadayati says the reason for that. The third line says, Na purvo tattvottara bhedatahinah. Purva tattva uttara bhedatahinah. For us there is no bheda. There is no difference between Purva tattva and Uttara tattva. Purva tattva, what preceded before ignorance or before knowledge. Uttara tattva, what is the situation after knowledge. Meaning that ignorance did not make any difference in the nature of Atma, and therefore knowledge also does not make any difference. Atma is ever the same, unaffected by knowledge or ignorance. And therefore, so Purva Tattvam, Purva Avastha, the state before knowledge, that is the state of ignorance. Not I was bound when I was ignorant and now I am released when I am enlightened. That change doesn't happen. Purva Tattvat Uttara Bhedata Naha Asmakam Nasti. And therefore, even after the knowledge, it is not that the nature of Atma has changed. That Atma was different, bound, etc. when I did not know, and now that Atma has become released after I know, no such change happened. I had this notion or delusion which has gone, Brahma has gone. So this is all Brahma Nivritti. Tattva Prabodhat Purvottara Kalayoho Name Visheshasthityaర్థah. Vishesha means change. And therefore no Vishesha. Nothing is added, nothing is subtracted from me. Purvottara Kalayoho, in the time before the knowledge and after the knowledge also, no change or modification or nothing special has happened to me. I am ever the same. Therefore, if you think that now that knowledge has taken place, that you have a special role to play, nothing. Whether you play any role makes no difference, because what makes difference? Ignorance and knowledge. And knowledge has taken place, ignorance dispelled, whether so you are doing chesta or not. Yasmadevam tasmat tvatkruta atisha abhavat Vritheva tasmat cha manastavehitam. So your presence does not bring about any kind of change in Atma. It is not that you are there, so Atma is bound, or you are there, so Atma is liberated. Because Atma does not change before the knowledge and after the knowledge, there is no change or transformation in Atma. Meaning that you, whether you are active or not, doesn't make any difference as far as the nature of Atma is concerned. Tvatkruta atishaya abhavat. That you have not brought any atishayata, any kind of an improvement, So if mind is there, then some improvement is there, something is added, that doesn't happen. Sarvadrushya ativartitvat cha atmana agantuka atishayogam sadhayati. Sarvadrushya ativartitatvat cha. Because Atma transcends all the drushya. Atma atisha atiyoga atisha ayogam sadhayati. Therefore, agantuka atisha. Some quality added, agantuka, something that is incidental, meaning that in ignorance that Atma was something, and now with knowledge Atma is something better, or improved, or changed. Agantuka atishaya ayogam sadhayati. There is no change or improvement in Atma because all improvement or excellence is in Drushya. At the Vyavaharik level, improvement can be there, some growth may be there, decay may be there, but that which transcends all this, Drushya, the matter, all of this happens in matter. That which transcends the matter, no improvement, no loss, no gain, nothing happens. So next verse is Itascha nityo hamato na chanyatha vikara yoge hi bhaveda nityata sada prabhato hamato hi chadvayah vikalpitam chapyasadityavasthitam. Yatascha aham nityah. Since I am nitya, eternal, changeless, ever the same, atah na chanyatha, therefore there is no change of state. Anyatha bhavanam, I do not become different from what I am. And therefore nitya I am, anyatha anityata. So I am nitya by nature, therefore I do not become anitya. Ignorance doesn't make me anitya because I transcend all the drushya. So drushya is anitya. Whatever is perceived, whatever is objectified is all nitya, and if I had some connection with them, maybe they could impart some anityata to me, but I always transcend that. I am different from the drushya. Nanyatha, therefore, there cannot be anityata in me, impermanence in me. Nanu, kuta anityata praptihi ya nishidyate. So where is the question of attaining anityata? You are negating that there is no anityata in me. But where is the question of anityata? Something should be negated provided there is an occasion for that. So kuta anityata prapti ya nishidyate. Kuta, from what reason, from what source was there a possibility of your attaining impermanence, that you are saying that there is no impermanence in me? You are denying impermanence, and that should be done provided there is a possibility of impermanence. So where was the possibility of impermanence in you that you are denying it? Tatraha vikara yoge bhaveda nityata. So drushya is all vikari. If there is vikara, drushya yoga, then there is vikara yoga. Means any association or any kind of relationship with vikara. Vikara yoga, if I am joined with vikara, and so then it is possible that that vikara can influence me. If vikara and I were of the same reality, then vikara can influence me. Then I can join with vikara, I can mix with vikara. But vikara yoga, only when there is vikara yoga, only when there is association with vikara, that anityata, impermanence would come. Parispanda parinami rupa vikriya abhavepi. So parispanda, like the vibration, movement. So movement can bring about one vikara, movement in space, for example, or time. Parinama, movement in time, a change in time. So parinama means like from the milk becoming curd, for example. So change of state can bring about, that's called vikara. or change in place, time, etc. is called vikara. So that is not in me because I am nitya and therefore I am nirvikara. At the same time I am sthiraha, I am sthanu. So all right, Atma may be asked, you do not have the possibility of the changes coming from that movement or from modification in time. Prakasha, aprakasha, samsarga rupa vikriya syad. When there is ignorance, then you are associated with ignorance of darkness. When knowledge takes place, now you are associated with light of knowledge. So prakasha, aprakasha, samsarga. In ignorance, there is no prakasha samsarga or aprakasha samsarga. Samsarga with aprakasha, ignorance, darkness. And now that there is knowledge, there is association with light. So formerly you were in darkness and now you are in light. So that should make some change in you. So the third line is Sada Prabhataha. Bhata, Sada Prabhataha. I'm always shining, always awake. So Sakrut Vibhato Hyevaisha Brahmalokaha. In Chandogya Upanishad, Sakrut Vibhato Hyevaisha, this Brahmaloka, means Brahman really here, is Sakrut Vibhato, ever shining. Sakrut means once, but ever shining. So Brahmaloka or Brahma is ever shining, of the nature of illumination, consciousness. Pashyan vai tanna pashyati ityadi shrutehe. There is sometimes a question that in deep sleep state there is all darkness, all ignorance, because there is no perception. Because in deep sleep state if there was a consciousness, then you will know. And you don't know anything in deep sleep state. Therefore, there is no consciousness, there is no perception. Pashyan vai tanna pashyati. He says, no, there is a consciousness. There is perception, meaning that, but na pashyati. There is nothing to perceive. Meaning that the illuminator is always there, but there is nothing to illuminate. The lamp in the theatre is there. All the dance and everything is folded up, so there is no, and all audience is gone. Therefore, there is nothing to illuminate. And therefore you find there is, but nothing to illuminate, illuminator is always there. So Pashyan vai, don't think that in deep sleep Atma does not see, his Atma is not awake, Atma is not shining. Na pashyati. But then the seeing of the nature of the state of mind is not there, because that mind which is the instrument with which we become conscious of things, that is not there. So Shruti says, Atma never sleeps, he is ever awake, ever shining. All right. But you are there, Drashta, and Drishya is there. That duality is there. You are Drashta, and rest is Drishyam. The conscious and unconscious. Sati Drishya Vede Katham Advaitvam. As long as Veda or this duality of Drishya is there, how can you say there is Advaitvam? And so then, Vikalpitam chapi asat iti avasthitam. The Drishya can stand apart from Drashta or Atma, illuminator, provided enjoy the same degree of reality. But here the illuminator is unopposed to anything. So Vikalpita chapi asat. So whatever is Vikalpitam, whatever is Drishya is asat, meaning it doesn't enjoy that degree of reality. Iti avasthitam, that is nishchitam. So where did you discover that? Where did you determine that? Raju sarpadivat agantukatvad asad iti avasthitam nishchitam. Like Rajju Sarpa is agantuka. And therefore, it is not there even when you see it asat. So drishya is agantukam. It is not there when the projection of mind is not there, then drishya is also not there. So drishya is agantukam. And therefore, it is incidental, mithya. Therefore, if it is there, it does not form a duality. It does not oppose Atma. Atma transcends there, but that is included in Atma. B is equal to A is not equal to B is equal to A. So, actor is not beggar, but beggar is not different from actor. So, the drashta, the Atma is different from the drishya, but drishya is not different from Atma. Therefore, drishya does not cause duality. Like the beggar does not cause duality as far as the actor is concerned. So, agantukatvat asad iti avastitam. All drishya which you thought may create duality is agantukam, asat. There is no reality at all. Meaning it cannot be counted as separate. You count one, everything else is counted. Count gold, all ornaments are counted. Says next way, manasa eva sadvitiyatvam atmaniti asankyaha. Well, manasa, mind is there and atma is there. How about that duality? It is mind is there, manasa eva sadvitiyatvam amanasasa. So atma is there and mind is there. So therefore there is duality. Iti asankyaha. The next verse is 8th verse. Abhava rupam tvamasiha he manaha nirikshyamanena hi yuktito stita sato hyanashad satopi janmataha dvayam tachetastava nasti teshyate. Abhava rupam tvamasi he manah. He manah, O my mind, tvam abhava rupamasi. You are as good as non-existent. Now this is where the Vedanta comes, is that even though something is perceived and still it is non-existent. If there is something like the horn on the hair, then of course it is non-existent, but then you see the rope snake, you see the snake and still it is non-existent. So something is not perceived, there is no question, but even when something is perceived, like rope snake, even then it is non-existent. So the mind is perceived and still it is non-existent. So this is where the the reality is determined by Vedanta, nature of reality. Abhava rupam tvam asi he manah. He manah, O mind, ihatam abhava rupam asi. You are really non-existent. और टीका कहते यद्वा भेदकल्पकस्य मनस अभाव रूपादपि सदा अद्वैतम आत्मनः. So the mind does not cause duality. Mind cannot be counted as separate because abhava rupam is non-existent in nature. Yadva or भेदकल्पकस्य मनस अभाव रूपात्. The mind is that which projects a duality. The mind itself is not there, therefore the duality projected by mind also is not there. So that's another way. Either mind is not there, therefore there is no duality of Atma and mind, or it is mind that projects the duality of division, and again that mind projecting division is not there, therefore the project. So mind as duality is not there, or division projected mind as duality also is not there. Sada advaitvam atmanah. For that reason also, Atma is always advaitvam, is non-dual. So say, so abhava rupam can be looked upon in that way, that bheda kalpakasya manas abhavat. Hey mind, you are the one who projects duality. You yourself are non-existent. Therefore, duality is non-existent. Nirikshimane nahi yuktita astita. So Tika further says yuktita nirikshimane. So when you see things, at the first sight something may create an impact upon us. Nirikshimane, then we observe it more closely. As we are walking along the garden and we see a huge elephant there, the child is just frozen, so huge elephant. Father said, don't worry my child, let us go see what it is. No, I am very afraid. Takes him close to the elephant, and the father caresses the elephant, and child also gets courage to touch. Is all right. So once he discovers that elephant is made of wood, he has no problem. Nirikshamane. As long as proper nirikshanam is not done, so long that elephant is thought to be real. Here nirikshan is in terms of touching. Eyes appear to reveal reality, or from the data given by the eyes we think it is real. So we needed further data by touch, then realize that it is not real. So yuktitaha, similarly also yuktitaha nirikshamane. Nirikshanam not simply by the sense perceptions which is there, but if you subject that reality of what is perceived, tavastita nahi, then we find that what is perceived is not there, because even in dream also you perceive things. And then it's completely negated when you wake up, so it is not there even when you are seeing it. Yuktitaha nirikshimane tavastita nahi iti. So what is the yukti here? That when we analyze you or evaluate you based on yukti or reasoning, then you are not there. What is that reasoning? So says the third line, sato hi anashat asato pi ajanmataha. So Lord Krishna says, na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha. Asataha bhavaha na vidyate. Asat. Here asat means mithya. That mithya may be apparent but really does not exist. Sataha abhavaha na vidyate. And what is sat, the real, can never cease to exist even though you may not see it. The real, even though you may not see it, never cease to exist. And unreal, even if you think you see, it does not exist. The rope snake you see still does not exist. The rope you do not see still exists. So yuktitaha nirikshimane. When you evaluate the reality based on yukti means what is the criterion for real and unreal? Here says, Satohi anashad. Sat is that which never suffers from destruction. That asatavi ajanmataha. Asat is that has never come into being. So it looks like there, but it's never come into being, therefore it cannot be there. Whatever has come into being can be there, but just because something is there doesn't mean it has come into being. So satah hi anasat asatopi ajanmatah. Sat is that which never suffers from vinasha, and asat is that which has never come into being. Dvayam ja chetah tava. Hey chetah, both of these apply to you. That because you completely merge, vinasha happens, therefore you are not sat and you are not coming to really existence. Or either way, dvayam, jan vinashakyam te tava. O mind, you have janma also, because when you wake up from deep sleep, then the mind also has come into being. When you go to sleep, the mind also goes out of existence. So both janma and vinasha apply to you. Atah tava nastita ishyate. So the one, that which is subject to birth and death is not there. This is the idea here. Satahai anasat. That which sat does not suffer from nasha. But the mind, you nasha. Because in deep sleep you are not there. And again, asat does not have birth. Whereas you, when you wake up, there is birth. And therefore both this vinasha and janma both are there. But then sat does not suffer from vinasha, asat does not have janma. Atah tava janma vinashakyam, both of these are there for you, therefore nastita ishyate. You are not real, apparent. You are mithya, not real. Paramadhasattvam na ishyate ityartha. So yes, you are perceived all right. But yuktitah nirikshemane, you find that even though you are perceived, you are not really there. Because you can be resolved into something else. What you perceive is effect can be resolved into cause, into the cause, and ultimately the effect will disappear. Because the relationship between cause and effect is one of adhyaropa apavada. It's not like the clay, pot merging into clay. It's not that kind of cause-effect relationship. It is the rope and snake relation, adhyaro adhisthana. Therefore, ultimately this effect is adhyaropa and will totally disappear in the wake of knowledge of adhisthana. Therefore, abhav rupam tvamasi, hey mind, you are non-existent. Yuktita nirikshemana. You look like you are there, but when you apply the criterion for what is and what is not, then you find that you are not. Because sat can never not be, asat can never be, and you are asat, therefore you cannot be. Bija bhave kuta phala vinyayana. If bija, seed, is not there, how can there be fruit? That's a nyaya. Advaitatvam atmana vishadayati. Point is that the Dvaita can be there provided there is a reason for it. If bija is not there, then there can be no phalam. Advaitatvam atmana vishadayati. Therefore, there is no Dvaitam. And all there is Atma, there is Advaita, and that is what is being said in the next verse. Dashta cha drishyam cha tatha cha darshanam brahmastu sarvastava kalpito hi saha drushescha bhinnam nahi drishyamikshiyate swapan prabodhena tatha na bhidyate. Drashta, the perceiver. Drishyam, the perceived. Darshanam, the perception. Brahmastu sarvaha. All of this is only Brahma because tava kalpitaha. Drashta, drishya, darshanam, all of this is projected by you, O mind, and that is Brahma, a delusion, not a reality. When you oscillate, then all these drishta, drishya, darshanam is there. When you stop oscillating, then all of this is not there. Samsara is drashta, drishya, darshan, which is called samsara, is nothing but the product of the oscillation of mind. Tav kalpita tat tvat krutaha. All of this is projected by you. Then Tika says, Kincha agantukasya vijnana sattva bhavadapi as atma advaiti. In agantuka, that which is incidental, vijnana sattva abhavad, then also is never known. The sattva of that which is agantukam is never known. And therefore, you are agantuka, therefore, anything that agantuka is not known to have sattva or reality. Therefore also Atma is Advaya. So the third line of 9th verse is Drushesya bindam nahi drishyamikshate. Drishyam drushehe bindam nahi ikshate. Drushehe, fifth case here, drushi, druk. Drushehe from druk or from consciousness. Drishyam bindam nahi ikshate. Even if you say drashta, then also drishya is not separate from drashta. But if you say drish means drishti, then the drishya or what is perceived can never be apart from the drishti or the perception. Whatever is perceived cannot be apart from consciousness. So that which does not enjoy separate existence, is not there. So dushya cannot be there unless illumined by druk or the consciousness. And therefore it doesn't enjoy any independent reality. Agantukasya vijnata sattva abhavad api atma advaya. So dushesya bindam nahi drishyamichyate. Tikakara explains that Jadasya swatah spurna abhavad. So what we call drishyam, the drishyam does not have freedom to make itself known. It is not self-revealing. Drishyam is achetanam. Therefore it is jadam, paraprakashyam, doesn't have freedom to reveal itself. So swatah spurna abhavad. Drishyam achetanam, therefore is cannot reveal itself. Asvaratasya sattve praman abhavat. And that which does not shine, there is no pramanam. There is no evidence or means of knowledge to determine that something is there when that thing cannot reveal itself. Something is there only when it is revealed. Something that is not revealed cannot be said to be there, and dushya is like that dushya is revealed only when it is illumined, not revealed, not illumined. Therefore, asfuratascha, that which does not shine, does not manifest itself, there is no evidence that it is there, no proof that it is there. तथा सति स्वपन आत्मा प्रबोधेन जागृतादिना न भिद्यते. And therefore, the Atma that is sleeping, Swapan, is not different from Atma that is awake. यथा स्वापावस्थायाम अद्वितीय एव तथा अवस्थांतरे इत्यर्थः. See, that Atma is Advitiya is very evident in the deep sleep state. In the deep sleep state, nothing shines at all, only consciousness shines, illumines even the ignorance. So that Atma is Advitiya is clearly understood from the experience of deep sleep state. When you wake up, then that is Drashta and Drushya, and Atma is there, Drushya is there. So does Atma become, dual? Does Atma become again separated from something in the waking? Says, no, what you perceive in waking is non-existent, because had it been existent, it would have been there in deep sleep state also. Drushya is not there in deep sleep state. That means Drushya does not enjoy its own existence. It cannot reveal itself. Jadasya swatah spurna bhavat. Had this duality of Drushya been real, it would have revealed itself even in deep sleep state also. But it does not. Therefore, the Drushya or that Jada Drushya is Jada, meaning it is not existent. Doesn't have reality of its own, that's what it means. Which means that only when you are seeing, you are giving reality to that. Since this doesn't have reality of its own, when does it come into existence? When you see it. That's how Vedanta will say, Drishti Srishti Vada. Yatha swap avasthayam advitiya eva. Just as in the state of deep sleep, Atma is Advitiya, non-dual. Tatha avasthantarepi. In the waking, even though there is all the drishya, etc., don't think Atma has become, Dvaita, Dvitiya, only because what appears in the as drishya in the waking, since it did not exist in deep sleep state, it does not exist even now also. Because if it had its own reality, it would always be there in every state. That means the waking state, what is not there appears to be there. So all the drushya is just an appearance, not a reality. And therefore, it does not cause duality as far as Atma is concerned. How do you say that Atma is non-dual in deep sleep state? Swapecha advitiyatvam. In the sleep state, Atma is advitiya. How do you determine? Salila eko drashta advaito bhavati. Very clearly stated. In the Brihadaranyaka, this is Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, right? Salila, like water. So water is an example given there for something that is pure or transparent. Nirmalam. So like water, ekaha, Atma is one. It is ever pure, devoid of all impurity, and therefore nirmalam, ekaha, drashta, advaito bhavati. One drashta, one subject is advaita, he is non-dual. So this is a statement which clearly says Advaito bhavati. In deep sleep, Atma is non-dual. Then Kausadiki Upanishad. Atha asmin prana ekada bhavati tada enam vak sarve nami stahapyeti ityadi shruti siddham. When everything merges into prana, then the vak, one by one organs. Vak is an example, the organ of speech, along with all the sounds also merge into prana, the eyes along with the colors merge into prana, the ears along with the words become merge into prana. In the deep sleep state, everything merges into prana. Because in deep sleep state only prana is functioning. And so it is said that everything is merged into prana. Eyes merge along with this its object which is color and form. Vak or speech merges along with its object that is sound. The words. Asmin prana eva ekada bhavati tada enam vak sarvahinavi sapyeti. And prana also merges into Atma, then the speech also. So, describing deep sleep state. How prana merges into Atma, then the speech along with all the words also becomes one with it, apyeti. So, advaito bhavati. All the apparent dvaita which is there in the waking and dream states, all of it merges and doesn't have existence in deep sleep. That means that even when we perceived it in the waking state, it is just an appearance, not a reality. Because reality cannot merge. Reality cannot disappear. And all of this merges, disappears, which means that it was apparent even when it was perceived. Tatadvaitvam shuddha avasi. So, no. Swapan prabodhina tathana vidyate. So Atma is non-dual in deep sleep, that is very clear. Understand, remains non-dual in waking also. That the Atma is non-dual in deep sleep state and becomes dual because all this duality merges into Atma and therefore shows that there is no separate existence at all. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.